What's good, family? I was just watching this video from UDY loyalty test, or UD loyalty test, and the video is in the description. Feel free to, you can check that, you can stop this video and then check that out. It's a 20-minute video, then come back to this one. But I watched this before, and I showed this to one of my sons, and I said, see, son, this is why you don't really want to be all into your woman. Nothing wrong with loving your woman. But when you all in, that's the problem. See, men generally, we love women. But as you can see in this video, women pretty much love stuff. They love materialism. And this video is the physical manifestation of your westernized woman, bro. You got a dude who's like the nice guy. I forgot his name. The Hispanic dude. And he has this chick that's basically holding on to him until something better comes along. And she literally said, I am with you until something better comes along. Well, shoot, I shouldn't have said that. But so anyways, for you brothers that are unfamiliar with this page, it's a pretty cool freaking page, man. Basically what they do is they set up loyalty tests. Like Cheaters, the old show that came on TV, Cheaters. So they do it with video cameras in the house and hidden cameras on, real elaborate and stuff. It's pretty funny, man. I only really pretty much like the ones, for the most part, where the dude is cheating on the chick. Just be honest, or quote cheating, because it's kind of like they set the woman up with like a rich dude. Will she cheat on her regular dude with a rich guy? It's like, okay, we already know what's going to happen. These are westernized American thoughts. And very rarely does a woman not cheat. Anyways, it's still elaborately laid out. And it's pretty cool how they have everything laid out, man. So this is a dude who was all into his chick. Super nice dude. I felt empathy, sorrow for this dude. You know what I mean? 'Cause he's like, man, I don't put a whole lot into this woman. I try hard. I try to work. I love this woman. You know what I mean? That's how men pretty much feel about their woman. This is why I say, man, selfish a-holes and jerks is the ones, it's better to be that. It's better for her to be simping on you, as I said before, than you to be simping on her. When you serve and look up and pedestalize her, she ain't got no respect for you. And as you can see in this video, she has no respect for, what's this guy's name? Justin or something? I forgot his name. The Hispanic guy, but nevertheless, real nice dude. Seems sincere. Seems like a cool dude, whatever. Your average standard cookie cutter, simp dude. But so in this situation, they set up a guy who was playing the role. This guy's name was Jordan. And Justin was the boyfriend. I forgot the chick's name. Her name, let's say Carolyn or whatever. She was, Justin, the Hispanic dude, took his girlfriend to Jordan's house. Jordan is a rich dude, supposedly, because he ain't really rich, but in this setup, he's rich. So all she know, it was pretty elaborate, man. They set up a house, did an Airbnb to like a real nice house. And then she walk in and like, oh my God, you know what I mean? So she think dude actually living like that. Jordan, a black dude, who in his role, he's playing a role. His role is the artist who made it. He's making like tons and tons of money. And so all this has been laid down. And so now the girlfriend believes that, Jordan, the black dude, actually got a whole bunch of money. Dude, this is super elaborate and dope how they set this up, man. It was like, it was funny, man. I personally like the ones when they set it up where the guy actually is so, I don't know, like I say, he's cheating on her. How you go cheat on a servant? You know what I mean? It ain't no equality in this thing. But nevertheless, for lack of a better word, the guy gets caught, quote, cheating. So I like how that usually go because it's a different dynamic. So usually if the woman catches the dude cheating, he's like, well, I don't really value her that much anyways. How? Because if he really worshipped her, like a lot of these simps do, he wouldn't be cheating on her. You see what I mean? So the woman, the 3 or 4 I watched, it's pretty. I like these doggone shows, man. The 3 or 4 I watched, where the guy was like a cheater. You could tell when a woman actually liked the guy, and you could tell the other cases where I seen where the chick was kind of like trying to have power over the guy. He ain't got no job. I got you this job. You ain't got no clothes. I bought you these clothes. You know what I mean? That bossing up kind of thing. Whereas you had the other 2, 3 girls that was like, they actually love the guy and I do everything for you. And then she's whining and complaining. Whereas the other ones is like just cutthroat. So you do got some women who actually really like you. You know what I mean? But at the same time, because some women sponsor a dude if he laying pipe good or, he look good or he tall or something. Whatever her reason, she might just be able to do and financially support him just because, hey, she can feel like she got leverage over some dude. A lot of masculine women, especially so-called sisters, they'll get with a dude that's like an in and out of jail Pookie Ray Ray type. They know that, he ain't got himself together, he got a record, parole. So she always got him. These are very masculine women. Not all of them, but I'm saying these particular type. The very masculine women like to get a dude who can't really kind of do for herself, you know what I mean? And they can keep him under her, she can keep him under her thumb, you know what I mean? And so maybe something that happened to her, she got abused in life and she feel like she got to have power over men because she lost power because of things that have occurred to her, you know what I mean? So, which, that's kind of like, the flip-flop of it, you know what I mean? So now she's like, well, I ain't going to be abused by no man no more. So now she's like, yo, I want to, she would rather abuse a man and have power over him. So a lot of these women do not want a like masculine, self-respecting, strong-willed, clear-thinking black man. They don't really want that because then she would be under him. She would be under his jurisdiction and guidance. Because the reason that a lot of these women like Pookies and Ray Rays is for the excitement factor, yes, but also for the baby boy factor that she could say, look, you better do this or that, or else what? You already know, 911, parole officer, you going back to jail. So she got him by the testicles. You know what I mean? He's kind of like a toy that she can, play with. And when she done, she tell the police, oh, he sell this, he sell that. You know what I mean? Or this and that happened. Oh, you know what I mean? And get him back in the clank. So, that's the one type of women who do that. They're very masculine and they want a dude to be under their authority and under their thumb. And they can basically hook him up with some money. And they don't want a strong-minded, self-sufficient dude. They want somebody they can control because they're like basically men. You know what I mean? But secondarily, they ain't the only type of women that support that man. You also have the type of women, who actually love this dude and who's simping on him and all in. You know what I mean? But, so you could tell how it was like 3 of them I seen. He was like, you know what? I don't need you. Bye. And he's like, is that it? Is that you're not going to explain yourself? She was all emotional over the dude, you know what I mean? So you could tell the differences in the personalities of the chicks, whether they're the more masculine type that's about ball busting and holding the leverage that I got this money over you. You're going to have to do what I say, you know what I mean? Or I'm going to make you look bad, broke boy. Or if she the kind that's like, oh my God, I can't even believe you did this to me. After all we've been through, she's crying and whining, you know what I mean? So you could tell that she had a feeling for the dude. So, but anyway, I like those kind where the female is angry and simping and all that because her man cheated on her. You know what I mean? One of the episodes, the dude had cheated on her, quote quote, and she still stayed with him. And now he cheated on her before the show and all that, like weeks and years or whatever before the show, and because she mentioned that in her tirade, I took you back even after you cheated on me before. She was like, look, let's work this out. You call me. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be in front of these cameras, but I do care about you, but I'm just not going to do this. So he knew that he already had her and she really liked him. So he was like, whatever, man. So when a woman really like you, man, they'll stick by you more. You know what I mean? But if they don't really like you, they try to emasculate you and break you down and, all that kind of stuff. So what I'm saying is there's 2 different kind of reasons a lot of times why a woman would be supporting a man like that, you know what I mean? So main reason is that she look at him as a boy toy. He fulfilled a purpose. Maybe he there to be abused by her, or maybe there because he laying pipe or be a utility, or she don't want to be alone and lay alone at night, and she want the image of a boyfriend, but she still want to have the financial leverage over him because she's very masculine, similar to a man. So she want to hold that anvil over his head. Like I said, the second example is when the woman actually do like the dude and just be simping on him, just like a man will simp on a female. It's just reverse. That's what you want. Chick that really actually like you, but yet she's simping on you, not the masculine type. Anyways, dog. So, but in this particular episode, you had the guy, what was the guy named Carlos or whatever, man? Dang. But the boyfriend, he was really into his woman, man. He was, like a lot of men do. They invest in a woman, and as I said before, brothers, it's either you at the top on a pedestal and she's looking up to you, or either she's on a pedestal and you are looking up to her. If you're in a relationship with a woman, it cannot really be any other way. And that's why I mentioned this, is because if it's in its proper order, where the woman is looking up to you, then your relationship has more strength and it can actually work out. Because why do you think that women stay with dudes that cheat? Quote, quote, cheat. Because that women and men is not wired the same. A man so like in the example where you had a woman cheating on him, that's like a violation. See, how this thing is really structured, man. A woman is looked upon as property or spoils of war or booty. You know what I mean? Basically property. You know what I mean? Like one army take over the other army. You know what I mean? Then what happens? The spoils of war are the women, the children, the property, the real estate, the cattle, the ox, the gold, the silver, right? All the stuff, the property, right? So that the women have always been property. You know what I mean? He that gets a wife begins a possession. So if your property is opening itself up to some other man, you see what I mean? That's a violation of another man's property. See what I mean? That's why I say you shall not covet anything that is thy neighbor's, and within that is a man's wife, and not a woman's husband. You see what I mean? We ain't equal. You see what I mean? A woman, so you ain't supposed to be coveting another man's woman. So it's a complete difference. So if a man has a girl or a wife, for example, and she cheats on him, that's a violation and it's disrespect, because it take a lot of disrespect for a woman, if she in a relationship with a dude, to open herself up to the next dude. That means she just don't care about the boyfriend that she got. She don't care about her man. He's just a placeholder, which is what this woman said. I like this video particularly because it's very, the woman's very cold, very very straightforward. You weren't doing it. You didn't have no money. You weren't, if she was just honest about it, like, okay, yeah, whatever. You can cry, you can whine, you can complain that, okay, yeah, the pandemic hurt you, okay, whatever. But I'm not trying to hear that now, because I'm going to be waking up in Jordan's house. That's the millionaire's house. I don't really care about what you're saying right now. But she was cold-blooded, bro. Cold-blooded. My only thing is, like, I hope that this nice guy, Carlos, dude, do not take this prostitute back, man. But so many times, if a man has put his all into a woman, that's exactly what will happen, man. He will take her back, even if she whored on him, even if she cheated, did him super duper ultra grimy. He's invested. I think number one, it would be that the culture produces soft cushiness and simpism within men. In a sense of desperation and lack and fear of loss of the female within men. You see what I mean? You better hold on to her. You better hold on to her. You know what I mean? Yeah, she got problems, but you got problems too. You better hold on to her. You don't know if you go get another one. So dudes is so you got two extremities. One is the dude's holding on to his female in desperation, in hopes that she don't, like a life raft. You know what I mean? He don't want to drown. He don't want to be alone, right? So he holding on to this toxic female for desperation, right? So then So, because really in his regular life, he might not even get another female for months, years, you know what I mean? And, unless he's some super ultra build or rich or some extreme, this is America, some extreme dude, right? 6 figures, 6 feet tall. Then you are gifted with the, the privilege of laying down with a harlot that 100, 200 other dudes laid down with. But that's the pauper poverty mentality when it comes to women. Whereas the women have an abundance mentality. You see what I mean? In America, the women can just, they use men like toilet tissue, bro. You know what I mean? The ones they chased after is the high income dudes and stuff. Or not even just high income, but dudes that other women want. So that goes to my next point. So a man getting cheated on by his woman is more devastating because women are looked upon as property, is like a trophy and a prize. And for some other dude to get your trophy, your prize, your property, your booty, your woman, then that means that your property has been violated. See what I mean? Now, when it comes to men having other women, it's like, the natural order of things. A man, it's polygynous situation, man. A dude who is more desirable to more women, that's what attracted a woman in the first place. She might not like a man who got options is going to pretty much use the options. You know what I mean? Whether he chooses to or not, the point is that a man who other women look at as, valuable and attractive and stuff is not really the majority of men. I think it's like 20% of men are attractive to 80% of the women or whatever. So that means that it's a small amount of dudes who have access to multiple dudes. Excuse me, small amount of dudes who have access to multiple female. But most dudes don't have access to a whole bunch of women like that. And so they do have the desperation mentality. But that aside, female nature is that she wants to be with a dude that other women desire. You see what I mean? Whether he can cheat or not is that whether he chooses to cheat or not, she still want to be with him because other women want to be with him. See what I mean? And women have a groupthink mentality. So if she thinks he's attractive, he must be attractive. So women, it just depends on the woman. But if the woman really liked the dude, she pretty much stay with him. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like if she look at him as a piece of property, like he's beneath her, and how dare he cheat on her? Then it's kind of like that, like, wow, my little piece of property, I'm about to destroy his life. I'm about to emasculate him. I'm gonna call his parole officer fake like he punched me in the eye or something. You know what I mean? Start up an argument out of nowhere. So it just depends on the woman, man. But a point is, so I like the ones when the dudes. Well, I just want to point out the differences in nature. Females like men who have access to other women, whereas men don't want their women, other men accessing their woman. So a man, if you got a girlfriend or wife, you don't want your other men, you don't want other men having access and she all friendly and flirtatious or have a bunch of male friends. No. But if you're a woman, you understand, unless you like Steph Curry's wife, and it's kind of different here in America because you got women who are married to multimillionaires and for some reason think she got the golden vajayjay and believe that this multimillionaire only supposed to be with her. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just a weird dynamic, man. But in general, female nature is to want what other women want. You know what I mean? But, men, I don't find it, if I got a woman, I'm not like, oh, other men want my woman. Oh, yeah, she's high value now. She look good to me. She look good to me. I want other dudes. I don't want her to have male friends. That's more competition and people up in her ear. Why would I want that? Why would I want other dudes around my property? You see what I mean? So anyways, back to the video. I think that it was sad for the dude. He found out that his woman was a 304. And I felt like he was like a super nice guy. I'm like, damn, I feel sorry for this dude, man. It was like his hopes, his energy, where he was putting his time and his focus in was on this female, and it was like shattered. You could see him when he was watching it happen in front of him. He was like, man, It was like, wow, man. It was like one of them moments where, like, man, this dude gonna delete himself or something. It was like that kind of thing, man. Because dudes don't generally leave their woman, you know what I mean? But women can leave a man at the drop of the hat if something come along better. And you heard it from her mouth. She was just with you until something came along better. Gosh, man. Gosh. I think this is a video you should share with your male, family members, brothers, cousins, or whatever. Because this is really female nature, bro. If she don't like you and she ain't investing, she ain't kicking in no money, she ain't kicking in no time, she ain't kicking in no energy, she ain't kicking in no food, she ain't kicking in nothing except just sitting there and receiving everything. Nah, bruh. Forget equality. Forget trying to be equal. Nah, it's servant and master. You gonna serve her or she gonna serve you? You know what I mean? They ain't, you gotta be totally brutal or nothing like that. It just, look, it's leverage to this thing. Just like I use the example of how women want men who have access to other women. That's in female nature. They like it when a man is looked upon as attractive to other women. They might cry, whine, and complain, all that kind of crap, but really, they like, dang, I better hold on to this dude. He has high value and high status and high attractiveness level. So I got to hold on to him. I don't want the other girls to beat me. You know what I mean? Women are competitive. So, but it also goes to the same thing when it comes to attraction, attractive power levels in a relationship in general. Because men and females ain't equal. Men don't want other dudes hovering around his property, his woman. You know what I mean? So the kicker is that in America, your woman really ain't really your property, really, because she kind of like community. Man, it's really messed up here. But anyways, so also the relationship dynamics must always be that because men and women is not the same, if you are on the pedestal, it can work out good. But if you put her on a pedestal, it's on a timer, man. It's like on one of them Bugs Bunny cartoons, man. You know what I mean? When they light up the gunpowder and it goes to the keg, the powder keg, you know what I mean? And the flame, and the sparks keep, it's on a timed spark, man. It's on a timed, your relationship on a timer, because she gonna be probably stay with you, because women don't really like just leaving and being out there single. Usually she be monkey branching, man. We watch Animal Show, you see Animal Channel, you see a monkey holding on to one branch, swinging, grab it, and then sometimes they jump, from branch to branch, but just in general, a monkey will swing from one branch, and then when they grab the other one, then they'll let go. That's how women exactly do. They hold on to this dude. Yeah, he pathetic. I hate him. I disdain him. But it's easier to be with him than to be out in these here streets. You know what I mean? Because then she won't have no man. So right now, this dude paying the bills. He consistent. He reliable. She got to do a few, starfish, begrudging sexual actions in order to, just keep the relationship going and keep his nose open and keep him motivated. But reality, she want to be in them our streets right there. You know what I mean? So then she still on, she is still on Tinder. Dude, this freaking. Then the other thing I was thinking about that happened is that woman, she with a dude, but she's still on Tinder, right? But then the black dude who she thought was rich, he was like, look, man, if you want to be with me, you can't have no Tinder. So you have to, are you willing to delete Tinder? She said, for you? Yeah. This is a good... So she was willing to delete the Tinder for the new guy she just known for 20, 30 minutes, the black dude who she perceived to be rich. But the man that she with, nice guy, he don't get no respect. So she kept her Tinder because she was out here fishing for the new dude that's gonna be the new dude who's gonna be out here she fishing for for some better deal. See, that's what it is. And women nowadays can fish using the internet and social media and all this stuff. It's a vast. I mean, she want to get flown out. This dude got a Lamborghini. This dude got this kind of money. He got a blue check mark. She willing to go, bro. There's so many options more than what. Like when we grew up, it was the cute few chicks in the neighborhood. Everybody knew was cute, and she might, she, it wasn't like it is now, man. Before social media, man, bro, you had to walk here, you had to drive there, and you know what I mean? You had to actually meet people face to face and communicate and stuff like that. And women didn't have absorbent amount of attention. Yeah, there was a simping going on, like I said in the '90s and stuff, all the simp songs. But a dude had a game, and women had to actually look at. You had to have house parties and stuff like that. Yeah, I wasn't really a big partier and stuff, but you still met a chick in the neighborhood. It was, you know what I mean? It was like that, man. You always had good looking chicks, but now you got average looking broads that's getting flown out and getting CashApped, and now the chick can just put filters on. Her photos. No, not photos. Not only photos, but videos too. So now she can they got filters where the videos, you think it's an actual woman that actually look like that on. Now they got AI filters and stuff. I seen this stuff. I'm like, dude, that's total witchcraft, bro. You alter it. You like completely not. I mean, the technology is like totally deceptive, bro. It ain't like photoshopping a photo, taking a few minutes and photoshopping it, blurring it here and touching it up there, making it more shiny. Nah, bro. Now it is instantaneous. It's live filters. And so what I'm saying is that the average broad can get thousands of dollars and Cash App donations and all this stuff from dudes across the world. Some average chicks. So the competition for women, ego and the access to men is way beyond what it used to be. You know what I mean? Before cell phones and before social media. Woo! I remember before social media. You just had a good-looking chick here. Yeah, because she was real good-looking. I know a couple of them that actually married NBA basketball players. So, yeah, you kind of understood it because she was real gorgeous-looking. But she, even now, those kind of chicks, they like, I can do better. I can do better than a 7 foot tall, multi-millionaire. I can do better. Right? So... Social media killed the game, boy, but it elevated women's game. Yeah, it's just women just have these beliefs that they options are limitless, and this is why I say where an average dude in the past could get a good-looking chick, and because she was not exposed to multimillionaires, average and below-looking average chicks weren't exposed to multimillionaires like that as easy. They kind of just stayed in their lane. You're a 5, he's a 5, you know what I mean? And y'all just be, cute 5 couple together. Now she's like, I could do better than you. I'm a 10. So this 5 thinks she's a 10. See what I mean? Why? Because she been flown out here or put on the yacht there. So these women have blown up egos. Even when you're watching this chick in the video, that's naked female nature, bro. From the monkey branching to the hypergamy to the narcissism to the gaslighting to the emasculation to the you got small money energy, broke boy. This chick did everything in one video, bro. Criticized dude for not having enough money. Criticize him for setting this all up. It's completely disrespected this dude, man. She was like, yeah, I turned off my Tinder for you, yeah. And then so it was y'all check that video out, man. Link in the description. Tell me what y'all think, man. But I think that video was dope. Again, I like the ones when the dudes cheat because you can see the guy's perspective. You're like, man, forget you, bro. I'm abroad. I'm out of here. And then the girl's still, wait. Even though she the one set up the test. You already know this dude got other women. The only reason she was even with him was because he had access to other women. And other women want him. That's the only reason you want him. because he was attractive, some kind of way, tall, or masculine, or this or that, or whatever, or rich, or whatever. And she was with the dude for whatever reason. She had feelings and tingles for the dude. You know what I mean? So now I like watching them because it's a reversal of the game. Because women is usually in a leadership power position in this setup here in America, and to see the dudes kind of like get back at the female, kind of, kind of like that. I ain't saying it was all right. I'm just saying I like those episodes better because, and then I like seeing the reactions. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is kind of like I've been watching these last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? It's been pretty funny. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe if you want to. Donate to the channel. Support the channel. You can do that through the Cash App, link in the description as well. But yeah, check it out. Tell me what y'all think. I think I went on a binge, man, watching this crap the last couple 3 weeks, man. It's been pretty funny. But anyways, brothers, like, share, subscribe. Peace.